Can you recognize this as one of Hollywood's most captivating icons, the woman who once had the entire world mesmerized in Crocodile Dundee?
Always all right when I'm with you, Dundee. God, that sounds corny. Why do you always make me feel like Jane in a Tarzan comic?
At the height of her fame, with a fortune worth millions, she suddenly disappeared from the entertainment capital in a way that left many people puzzled. Don't scroll away just because the images of her at 68 are enough to make you do a double take. Few people could have imagined that after leaving the glamour of the red carpet behind, she would choose a completely different life in an African country, quietly building a travel business while facing a shocking family crisis that erupted just this past May. What truth lies behind this remarkable departure from Hollywood? The answer will keep you watching until the very end. Linda Kozlowski's life today is closely connected to two familiar places, Morocco and the city of Ojai in California. She spends most of her time living in Morocco with her husband, while continuing to maintain a home in Ojai for trips back to the United States whenever necessary. Her daily life is peaceful and largely untouched by the entertainment industry. Linda Kozlowski acquired her home in Ojai after the end of her previous marriage. The property is estimated to be worth around $2 million and remains one of her most notable assets. At the same time, Morocco has become the place where she spends most of her time enjoying life and pursuing her business ventures. One of the biggest turning points in Linda Kozlowski's life came during a trip to the city of Marrakech. It was there that she met tour guide Moulay Hafid Baba. What began as a chance meeting soon developed into a serious relationship, opening a completely new chapter compared to her earlier life as a Hollywood actress. After several years together, Linda Kozlowski and Moulay Hafid Baba officially married. Since then, they have maintained a relatively private life, rarely sharing personal matters with the media. Public appearances show them attending trips, local events, and activities connected to their business. Instead of returning to acting, Linda Kozlowski chose a career in the travel industry. Together with her husband, she co-founded Dream My Destiny, a company specializing in personalized luxury travel experiences throughout Morocco. The business also provides location scouting services and creates customized travel experiences for clients. Unlike conventional tour companies, Dream My Destiny focuses on personalized journeys and authentic cultural experiences. Clients can explore traditional markets, deserts, ancient villages, and many lesser-known destinations. This business has also become the field where Linda Kozlowski found a new passion after leaving the screen. People who have worked with Linda Kozlowski say she is directly involved in many aspects of the company rather than serving only as a public face. She spends much of her time designing itineraries, introducing Moroccan culture, and building relationships with local partners. Her new profession has given her a lifestyle completely different from Hollywood. Alongside her business ventures, Linda Kozlowski continues to enjoy a solid financial foundation. Her wealth comes from multiple sources, including earnings from her acting career, real estate investments made after her divorce, and income generated through her travel business. Her net worth is currently estimated by several sources to be around $10 million. One of Linda Kozlowski's most notable investments is real estate in Venice Beach, California. Buying, selling, and managing those properties have provided her with a stable source of income for many years. As a result, she has never felt pressured to return to acting for financial reasons, even though her name still carries strong recognition among audiences. After stepping away from the demanding schedule of the entertainment industry, Linda Kozlowski has devoted much more time to traveling, exploring different cultures, and enjoying everyday life. These activities naturally complement her current business and allow her to combine personal interests with her professional goals. One noticeable aspect of Linda Kozlowski's life today is that she rarely attends major entertainment events, rarely appears on social media, and seldom gives lengthy interviews. she has chosen to keep a certain distance from the spotlight, focusing on her private life while keeping her personal affairs away from public discussion. Even so, Linda Kozlowski's peaceful life has occasionally been affected by family matters. The attention has not centered on her personally, but on her son Chance Hogan, who has appeared in media headlines several times in recent months. Around the middle of this year, Chance Hogan was arrested following an incident at Paul Hogan's home in Los Angeles, involving allegations of domestic battery. He was later released after posting a $20,000 bond. The case quickly attracted widespread attention from international media outlets. Following the incident, Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan reportedly worked together to support their son through this difficult period. Their primary focus extended beyond the legal process to include a long-term treatment and rehabilitation plan. Both have remained discreet and avoided making public statements. The peaceful life Linda Kozlowski enjoys today is the result of a journey shaped by many major turning points. Everything began when she first stepped into the world of acting. Career breakthrough. Linda Kozlowski was born in Fairfield, Connecticut, and showed a passion for the arts from an early age. After finishing high school, she decided to pursue a professional acting career. Her goal was never to achieve instant fame, but to build a lasting foundation for her profession. Her first major destination was the Juilliard School, one of the most prestigious performing arts institutions in the United States. There, Linda Kozlowski received formal training in acting, voice, and stage performance. The demanding curriculum helped her develop a natural acting style and a highly professional work ethic. After graduating from the Juilliard School in 1981, Linda Kozlowski began looking for opportunities in the theater world. Unlike many young actors who moved directly into film, she chose to gain experience through stage performances before stepping onto the big screen. One of her early career milestones came with her appearance in the stage production of Death of a Salesman. This classic work gave her the opportunity to work alongside many experienced performers while continuing to refine her acting skills in a professional environment. When Death of a Salesman was adapted into a feature film, Linda Kozlowski returned with a small role. Even though her screen time was limited, it marked an important step forward, becoming the first film project that introduced her to an international audience. Her work on Death of a Salesman led to an even greater opportunity. During that period, Linda Kozlowski caught the attention of producers and directors who were searching for a leading actress for an adventure film scheduled to begin production in Australia. Following the casting process, Linda Kozlowski was chosen to play Sue Charlton in Crocodile Dundee. It was a particularly significant decision because the character required intelligence independence and the ability to connect naturally with audiences. Her professional training enabled her to meet every expectation of the role. The film premiered in 1986 and quickly became a worldwide box office sensation. Its success exceeded expectations, making Crocodile Dundee one of the defining films of the 1980s, while introducing Linda Kozlowski to millions of viewers around the world. In the film, Sue Charlton is a journalist from New York who joins Mick Dundee on an adventure that begins in the Australian outback and continues into the modern city. Her portrayal of a confident, capable, and approachable woman earned widespread praise from audiences. Critics praised Linda Kozlowski for delivering a natural and convincing performance. She not only created a memorable character, but also developed remarkable on-screen chemistry with Paul Hogan. Their partnership became one of the key elements behind the film's overall success. Beyond its engaging story, Crocodile Dundee drew audiences through its balanced blend of humor, adventure, and romance. Within that setting, Linda Kozlowski emerged as the image of a modern, independent, and intelligent woman, standing apart from many female characters commonly seen on screen at the time. EBTV. The film's success brought in enormous box office revenue while opening many new opportunities for Linda Kozlowski. From being a relatively unknown actress, she quickly appeared in magazines, television programs, and became a familiar face in international media. Her portrayal of Sue Charlton also earned Linda Kozlowski a Golden Globe nomination, marking an important recognition of her acting career. It was a remarkable achievement, especially since she had not previously held many major roles in feature films. Following the overwhelming success of the original film, the production team moved forward with Crocodile Dundee 2. Released in 1988, the sequel once again attracted large audiences around the world. Linda Kozlowski returned as Sue Charlton alongside Paul Hogan. Not long after becoming an international star, Linda Kozlowski also began drawing attention because of her increasingly close relationship with Paul Hogan. Their collaboration on screen gradually opened a new chapter in both of their personal lives, extending far beyond the world of film. 24 years of marriage. The on-screen partnership between Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan quickly grew into a real-life relationship. During the filming of Crocodile Dundee, the two spent a great deal of time working together and gradually formed a bond that extended far beyond the success of a single movie. The beginning of their relationship also attracted significant attention from the international media. At that time, Paul Hogan was already a well-known star in Australia, while Linda Kozlowski had just made a powerful impression through the role that introduced her to audiences around the world. The relationship between the two actors continued to grow steadily over the following years. After spending time together, Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan decided to marry on May 3, 1990 in Byron Bay, Australia. The wedding drew widespread attention from the international entertainment press. The marriage marked an important turning point in Linda Kozlowski's life. From being an actress in high demand, she gradually devoted more of her time to her family. At the same time, Paul Hogan remained one of Australia's most recognizable film stars and continued making frequent public appearances. The age difference between the two was always a topic of discussion. Paul Hogan was nearly 2 decades older than Linda Kozlowski. Even so, they repeatedly demonstrated a strong partnership in both their careers and personal lives, helping their marriage remain stable for many years. After getting married, Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan primarily lived in California, United States. It was there that they built their home and maintained their family life alongside their careers. Linda Kozlowski also gradually reduced her involvement in film projects to focus on her personal priorities. The family welcomed their son, Chance Hogan, in 1998. His arrival became Linda Kozlowski's highest priority. From that point forward, she devoted much more time to raising her son, while her acting career became increasingly quiet. Becoming a mother also influenced Linda Kozlowski's career direction. She once shared that she wanted to spend more time with her son instead of constantly traveling according to filming schedules. That decision significantly slowed the pace of her acting career. For many years, Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan were frequently seen together at film events and movie premieres. They were regarded as one of the entertainment industry's best-known couples, especially following the success of the Crocodile Dundee films. Behind that public image, Linda Kozlowski gradually began to notice growing differences within the marriage. She later said that she often felt she was living in the shadow of Paul Hogan, whose long-established fame and strong influence dominated the entertainment industry. The age gap was not the only source of those differences. As their lives evolved, Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan gradually developed different priorities. Their careers' outlook on life and plans for the future were no longer fully aligned. In later interviews, Linda Kozlowski explained that distance gradually developed in their relationship because they shared fewer common interests than before. She also pointed to the pressures of life and career as factors that made the marriage increasingly difficult to maintain. Even so, both Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan kept their private matters away from the media. They rarely argued publicly or criticized one another. Throughout those years, their marriage remained relatively private compared to many other celebrity couples. After more than 2 decades together, Linda Kozlowski filed for divorce in 2013. The petition cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for ending the marriage. The news quickly became a widely reported story across international media outlets. The divorce proceedings were completed soon afterward. Unlike many highly publicized Hollywood breakups, Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan handled the process in a relatively peaceful manner. Both focused on dividing their assets and protecting the interests of their son, Chance Hogan. That decision opened the next remarkable chapter in Linda Kozlowski's life, as she stepped away from the Hollywood spotlight and began an entirely new journey. A journey of reinvention. According to Linda Kozlowski, receiving the same kinds of scripts over and over made her feel that her career no longer offered many opportunities for growth. She had no interest in continuing to appear on screen simply to maintain a public presence. Instead, she wanted to be part of projects with greater depth and clearer artistic value. As suitable opportunities became increasingly rare, Linda Kozlowski began seriously considering her future. She never viewed acting as something that had to be maintained at all costs. If she could not find the roles she truly wanted, stepping away seemed like a more reasonable choice than continuing without enthusiasm. Another factor that influenced Linda Kozlowski's decision was her health. In interviews, she explained that prolonged work-related pressure and disappointing professional experiences left her under constant stress. That condition contributed to the development of a stomach ulcer, leading her to reevaluate her lifestyle. Along with her health concerns, Linda Kozlowski also spoke about wanting to devote more time to her family. As she entered a new chapter in life, the actress said she realized her biological clock no longer allowed her to postpone her personal priorities. Family gradually became more important than her film career. After stepping away from the screen, Linda Kozlowski did not completely leave the business world behind. She became increasingly interested in investing, particularly in real estate. One of her most notable investments was in Venice Beach, California, where property values steadily increased over time. These investments provided Linda Kozlowski with a stable source of income, freeing her from any financial pressure to return to acting. That financial independence also allowed her to choose the lifestyle she truly wanted, instead of relying entirely on the entertainment industry. After her marriage to Paul Hogan came to an end, Linda Kozlowski spent time searching for a new direction in life. She began traveling more frequently, exploring different cultures, and developing a special interest in North Africa. One journey became the turning point that reshaped her future. During a trip to the city of Marrakech, Linda Kozlowski met Moulay Hafid Baba, a Moroccan tour guide. Their meeting happened naturally and soon developed into a new relationship. They shared a passion for exploring culture, history, and unique travel experiences. After spending time together, Linda Kozlowski and Moulay Hafid Baba decided to marry in 2017. The marriage marked a major change in the actress's life. Rather than continuing her connection with Hollywood, she chose to build a new life primarily in Morocco alongside her new husband. Not long afterward, the couple co-founded Dream My Destiny, a company specializing in luxury travel experiences throughout Morocco. The business focuses on customized journeys for individual clients, while also providing location scouting services for international film productions. Dream My Destiny quickly became the work that defined Linda Kozlowski's new chapter. Instead of standing in front of the camera, she became directly involved in planning itineraries, introducing local culture, and working with clients. Her new career offered a dynamic environment with far less pressure than the film industry. This change also reflected Linda Kozlowski's new outlook on life. Fame and celebrity status were no longer her highest priorities. She placed greater value on quality of life, emotional well-being time with her family and work, that brought genuine fulfillment. Even after leaving Hollywood many years ago, Linda Kozlowski is still remembered by many fans for her role as Sue Charlton. Even so, the actress has rarely tried to use her former fame as a path back into the spotlight. She has maintained a private life and appears in public only when necessary. One notable aspect of her life is that Linda Kozlowski and Paul Hogan have continued to treat each other with respect following their divorce. They have avoided public conflicts and continued working together on matters involving their son, Chance Hogan. That approach has helped the family remain stable over the years. At 68, Linda Kozlowski no longer pursues the spotlight of the entertainment industry. She has chosen a life centered on peace, meaningful work, and privacy with her family. Her journey shows that success is measured not only by fame, but also by the ability to find balance after life's greatest turning points. If you enjoy updated stories about legendary stars, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.